Located in the central western part of Morocco, the housing complex Dar Laman was built on 37 hectares of reclaimed land in the industrial district of Casablanca, about 6 kilometers away from the city centre, measuring approximately 600 by 600 metres. The architects developed a general scheme on the basis of a hierarchy of public spaces. A large square is located roughly in the centre of the site and offers space to public buildings like a mosque and a festival hall. To its southern edge, it opens up to a big sports field and a market hall. 3 different sites to the east, west and south on the periphery of the complex have been allocated to educational facilities, and a kindergarten is located on the northwest corner of the site. The perimeter of the square is formed by 6 housing clusters, also called dars, deriving from the word for traditional Moroccan houses for 1 or more families, with shops, markets and cafes on the ground level. On the periphery of the site, housing is provided by a meandering parallel row of attached apartment buildings. The site is accessible from the south and the northwest by the main road which connects the township to Casablanca and the highway. From here, a loop road, located immediately at the backside of the 6 main clusters, gives access to the centre of the community. This road is the only vehicular route inside the township and is linked to the so-called service yards by short dead-end streets. A service road, connected to the main and access roads, encircles the site and gives access to the more private yards at the back. Parking is provided in the service yards, but nowadays the other yards and also the cluster's courtyards are used for parking as well. Construction of the 4,022 dwelling units and their facilities started in 1981. For its time, a very sophisticated computer-aided design and construction management model was used, allowing for the project to be completed in only 30 months, 2 full months ahead of the targeted time, and providing housing for 25,000 people. Moreover, the actual costs for the construction were 15% less than estimated. The architects created 2 main different neighbourhood atmospheres. The central area is pedestrian and has commercial and public functions in the plinth. Streets are formed by 2 adjacent clusters and are treated as market streets or souks, with a variety of shops targeted at the whole community. They are marked with gateways created by adding an extra room on the 2nd floor to the 2 dwelling units on both sides of the street. This connection not only forms a strong focal point for the entrance of the souks, it also symbolises a sense of unity between the clusters. Arcades on the ground level provide shade to the sidewalks, and alterations in form and colour give every cluster in this central area its own identity. The second neighbourhood atmosphere is created by the meandering living quarter, which is car accessible. Service yards contain small shops and functions like bathhouses and are more targeted on the inhabitants living around the yards. Although this area consists of 1 almost continuous row of parallel apartment blocks, the meandering layout creates distinct living quarters with different characters.